recommend charging your screen every now and then. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
What do you think? All right, 155 9R. It's off the ground. This is the cheap Amazon scale, but 155 9R Pro with the 7S, so that weighs a little bit more. Ready to ride weight, totally full of fuel and oil. 515. We could probably deduct a pound for straps. Really wasn't picking up the weight of the straps on their own, so I couldn't zero it with the straps on there. That there be the weight according to this. Now we're gonna go throw 5,000 or 6,000 bucks worth of parts on it and see where we end up. Oh, and when I weighed it, forgot to take the damn owner's manual out. So, another pound. I've always done this with new sleds. The older they get, the more I just don't care, but just wrap the O2 sensor in a little paper towel and zip tight on there while you're beating around. New pipe's pretty sweet. Also didn't realize this 7S gauge battery is so big. It's definitely adding some weight, but that's okay. I think it'll be worth it. They're pretty sweet. Skinz in. So far, I don't really like how far that sensor sticks out. I feel like if you're really bashing your side panels, you might break it. Time will tell, I guess. Gotta have a cooker. Nothing better than hot meal on top of the mountain. Got the cooker on there too. The hose clamp they sent me was way too big for doing it this way, so I don't know if I did it the way they want you to or what, but I just hose clamp it directly to the bracket. Tighten it down. That's how I had it on my last sled. It's been there for a couple thousand miles, so I think it'll work. Sweet. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get CRP brake rotor put in. It's pretty unique. I didn't know that they actually did this, but they just take factory Polaris rotor and then machine all this weight out of it. You can actually send them your old one and they'll do the machine work for just $100 bucks. But I just bought the whole kit because I was impatient. Sucks, I think I have to pull the can back off. Oops. Probably try to do this stuff in a little better order. Show you guys this. I didn't watch any videos or anything on how to do brake rotor, but got this bolt out fine, goes right there. But now I've had to finagle a ratcheting wrench in back there to get the second one. Then I think there'll be enough play in here to be able to pull it off, swap the rotor and put it back on. So I'll bring you back when I get there. Finally got it all back together. Looks pretty sweet. A2D with the clutch kit. titanium clutch bolts. Just in case anybody's curious. 78 gram. Low altitude clutching. Now we're getting rid of these heavy steel pins. And putting in titanium. Pretty sweet. Oh yeah. Okay, we got titanium clutch cover bolts put in. Got our new spring, our new weights. We got titanium weight pins in. And a titanium primary bolt. Hopefully it'll keep that from failing. And then I actually got an aluminum washer for here too I gotta put on. So I gotta take that bolt back out real quick. Then I gotta look up this torque spec too and torque that sucker. Finally getting this gauge mounted. And the old aircraft mechanic in me dug out his Clecos. These are called Clecos, they're for doing sheet metal. Anyway, instructions say to drill one hole, put a rivet in it. We're just gonna hold it in place with Clecos so we can get this thing all squared up and level and everything, and all the holes drilled nice. Jeez. Anyway, yeah, Clecos for aircraft stuff, pretty cool. All right, getting the harness all put back together. This piece here is actually it's called the transmitter. So it must have to do with ride command or something. Keeping track of your buddies, I don't know. Or no, that's the receiver, excuse me. That's what the instructions say, I think. And then this is the GPS antenna. So got all that hooked back up. We're gonna get all this harness all wired back in together and go from there. Always melt the end of the zip ties so you don't scratch the hell out of yourself. I decided not to wrap this sled this year just because the 9R looks so fucking cool on the side. And I was worried this color is going to be kind of ugly with this hood, but I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, but it's looking pretty damn good. So now we're going to throw some Fox floats on here, BMP rear bumper, and we're going to call it good. Then we'll go weigh this thing again. I'm kind of curious. I didn't weigh the hoods side by side. I am gonna weigh the shocks because there's not a lot of good information online on how much Fox floats weigh compared to the factory coilover Walker Evans. So get after the shocks here in a second. Factory shocks. The new floats. Wicked. Here's the rear skin. All right. Let's get them weighed up. 0 pounds. So the 2 front shocks, all little spacers and everything, you know, minus the weight of the string. 5.8. There's the proof. 6, 5.9, 5.8, 5.8. Come on now. Minus the weight of the string. Holy shit, they're heavier. 7.2. What's that? 5, 6 and a pound and a half heavier. That's crazy. Because these are the cheapest ones. They don't have the clickers or anything on them. Apparently these Fox floats are outweighing them. Nuts. Something to think about if you're trying to shed weight. Wow. Also, why I got this thing in the air, I'm gonna pull the skis off and put some Durapro ski rubbers on. Because I got those in a box around here somewhere. Oh, right here. Sweet. So yeah, knock that out real fast. All right, front shock's on. One cool thing I didn't notice before is this crown right here, Rocky Mountain King crown. That's a cool little add-on that Polaris stuck on there. It's the little things, man. Shocks all the way around. All right. Now we'll put a rear bumper on this thing. And I also forgot I got brake reservoir cover and a different throttle block to put on. All right, we're getting after the BMP rear bumper. Oh damn, I hate setting tools down. I've been doing this. Oh, here we go. And we're breaking out the Cleco pliers again. Just kind of rub this stuff in place. It says to put a rivet through some of these factory bumper holes and hold it loose. Well, we're just gonna put Clecos in it. They make these in like 4 different sizes for rivet sizes for aircraft. If anybody wants to get these, if you're doing a lot of work on sleds and stuff, really is handy. Or of course, if you're an aircraft guy and you're getting into sheet metal work, they're a must-have. Hard to do sheet metal work. As you guys can see, there's those Clecos in there holding the side panels on. Heck yeah. That color matches pretty good. The hood color matches pretty good also. It's a little lighter, but yeah, this thing's gonna look nasty when it's done. Oh yeah. Last couple things, CRP brake lever, CRP brake reservoir cover, and we got a next level throttle block. And then we'll be done with this build, man. All right, post build from the front to the back. We got Durapro ski rubbers, Fox float, Evo shocks, Skinz protective gear, helium hood. And shocks are all the way around, so we got them in the back also. BMP bumper. We got ZRP components in the clutching. There's alternative impact, titanium bolts in the clutching, ZRP brake rotor, Diamond S can, titanium can, CRP brake lever, reservoir cover, next level, clinics, throttle block. Prevents that icing problem that factory Polaris throttles have. And that's pretty much it. Total weight, we started at 515 ready to ride. 502.7, 503. So we shed 13 pounds. We took some weight away, we added some weight. I was really surprised those shocks weigh more than the factory shocks, but I guess it makes sense. They're totally full of hydraulic fluid. That's pretty heavy. Added some weight in the bumper. We also cut some weight. There's all the stickers they sent me. So if you guys want any of this stuff that we put on today, check them out. Right on. See you on the hill.